almost 6 months. Now there was being packed with this, so I cannot talk anything. That's the tallest man over there. We're hanging out to go and make a video about his school. Oh, see, one day do the video, grandma and grandpa, and then for yeah, what do we do now? Okay, the guy get me here because no. And what's the boss, alright? They call any? I don't know. Okay guys, great. Wow, so today's video is going to be like quite different because you know this young man, right? It's alright. If one thing you want to help me do in this video, just be you, be free, because one of the videos I did with Eni and Kizito, they were just real. I want us to be very real with people back home. According I said it not be as if we are trying to sugarcoat things. Say okay, good. Right. Let's start. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's Nnalue, Ifeoma, the king's brother. I want to say thank you for watching my videos, still watching them. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for having followed me on Instagram. And you will soon still follow this young man on Instagram. And if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Just make yourself feel very comfortable here, okay? And I believe you must have seen a lot of content from this particular channel. Do well to just go through them. And if you are hearing any noise at the background, I mean, no vex, listen outside with it. Today we wanted to do a very different video. Hello family and welcome back. So in today's particular video I have a guest, and from the look on the face you know that this is my brother, but I know some of you be thinking that this is my elder brother. But no, I'm sorry to disappoint you all. He is actually my younger brother. I want to say a huge welcome to you for honoring my invitation to being on my channel for the very first time. And let me just allow you to do your introduction, right?
Hi everyone, my name is Nnalue, aka Ebukalo. Yep. I've been in China since 2018. That's 3 years now. Yeah, I'm studying at Shandong University. Yeah.
What course?
I'm studying Chinese language.
Because I'm expecting you to hear Chinese. That's what you'll be hearing in this particular video. This young man has become, he's no longer an Igbo person. He's now a Chinese guy. But before we go into the video we have for today, let me ask you, did you miss me?
No, I don't.
Obviously,
did not miss. It's been 3 years now.
You did not miss me.
It's obvious I missed you.
You did not miss me. 3 years. Do you know that before I came, okay, though while we've been in China, we used to talk on phone, we used to have video calls, but the eyes I left you, the eyes with which you left us in Nigeria that year, was the eyes I was still looking at. Even though I still see your pictures, but I didn't know that you have grown this big. And anybody watching this video will be thinking that this guy is as clocked 30, but they don't know that he's still a small child.
I guess it's just because of the beard.
It's the beard and your height too. You are very tall and like huge. Look at you and me, I'm slim. People are saying that I'm tall. They say, hey Oma, you are tall, oh. But they know that I'm the shortest in my family. So in today's video we'll be talking about scholarship opportunity. Remember the last video I did with Nnalue and Kizito, we talked about scholarship opportunities in their school, especially in this 2021. Please ignore the background noise. Some people are looking at us. I'm going to video them very soon. So especially in this 2021, what are the scholarship opportunities? Kizito and Nnalue are studying in Nigerian province. This is Nigerian province, Hangzhou. But he is studying in Shandong province. Yeah, the university in Shandong province. So they are two.
North of China.
Yeah, the north of China. And this is south. And yeah. Okay, and north is usually very cold, right?
Yeah, very cold.
I used to forget. Even my school self is in the north, but it's very far from his own school. To show how big this country is. Like, remember, Nnalue and Kizito. Nnalue is on government scholarship. Kizito is on university scholarship, and he's on
Confucius scholarship.
Confucius scholarship. So there are 3 different kinds of scholarship. For Confucius scholarship,
at least you have a basic background in Chinese language.
In back home, right?
Yeah,
and you have the result.
You have your result, not less than HSK 4.
Okay.
Yeah, from HSK 4 upwards, 4, 5, 6. The higher your level, the more easier it will be for you to get the scholarship.
The more chance you have to get the scholarship. Because that was also the scholarship I used in coming to China. So you heard from Nnalue and you heard from Kizito. This time around you're going to be hearing from a book handle. Okay, I want you to first of all tell us, because we want to do something, even though we're going to talk about scholarship opportunities in China, but we're also going to talk something different from what the conversation I had with Nnalue and Kizito. So tell us, what scholarship opportunity are there in your school for this year, this 2021?
This 2021, starting from last year though, everybody know it hasn't been an easy year. Like from last year, how it was in my school is that
Increase the voice more because you're using bars.
from last year, how it was in my school is that all the people in China that applied both government scholarship, Confucius scholarship, and other ones, they got it. But those people outside China, none of them got it. Okay, the few of them that got it are still studying online. But this 2021 Confucius Institute scholarship is open. Government scholarship is open too. But university scholarship, so far, uh, no news.
No news,
No
right?
news about university scholarship.
Okay.
But mainly, it's just these two scholarships.
Okay, good. So, like for example, now if someone applies, the new session is starting in March, and another session will be starting in September, right? So, for this March, did your school give out scholarships to foreigners outside Nigeria as a case study? Did your school give out scholarship to students for this coming session this March?
This coming section, like no, all the ones they gave out was like from last year, September last year. Those of them that couldn't come to China. So they will still have their scholarship ongoing.
But it's
The
online.
one is online. Even this semester that is starting next month is still online. So they are hopefully by September they will be able to. Hopefully. But the chances is like 50-50.
The chances is
Nobody
like
knows.
20-80. 80% is that you're not coming in. 20% is that maybe, because if at this point in February there's no news, nothing, we are not really sure. But let's not key all your hope. We are not bad news.
Well, everything is still based on the update with COVID-19.
Yeah.
Everything is still based on the
that update.
Yeah.
So that's that essentially. So let's move on to the next thing. What are the most challenging? Remember last time I spoke when I had this conversation with Nnalue and Kizito, we talked about the challenge of being a male Nigerian in China as a whole. But in this particular edition, I want you to tell us what is the most challenging part of being a male Nigerian, like in your school. Right now there's this baby boy standing behind my camera, and he's looking at my camera and looking at us. So he don't know that we've been recording here. Okay, good. So do you have so many foreigners? Do you have so many blacks? And when you say Nigerian, what are the major challenges you as a Nigerian is facing in your school?
In my own school, the Nigerians there, we have a very good grade, very good grades in behavior, in other stuff. So like whenever you talk about Nigerian, we have some other ones like Limin Chong, some other Nigerians.
Limin Chong, they don't have Igbo name. They don't have English name.
He's Michael. He was my roommate and a very good friend of mine. So he moved to Beijing, but all of them, while staying in my university and after they have gone, they all have a good grade and in behavior and everything. So as a Nigerian, it's not too hard to stay in my school, and we got a good we got the new people covered.
Okay, good. So if I should ask you now, do you have so much foreigners in your school?
We have a lot.
So many
blacks. Like before 2020, we have like 4 dormitories.
For foreigners?
Yeah, for foreigners.
Oh,
so seeing a black person, even in the city alone, is becoming common.
Wow, really?
That is no longer a big thing.
I think it's because you people have a good reputation in your school. That's why they are they have much regard for you people.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because Nnalue and Kizito, they share their own experience. And one of the schools I know in Taiyuan University, they have so many blacks, like terribly. Everywhere you see, you have so many. So from the news I got from students there, they were like that they don't really treat them so well. They don't really take them as anything. Though they don't treat them badly, but they don't really take them as anything.
Well, honestly, in my own school, it's starting to be that way. Like, being that way is not like they don't take us as anything, but
they don't give you that.
It's no longer that, oh, he's from Africa, he's an international student. No.
Oh my God.
No, come on.
This is just to tell the honest truth that for this year 2021, anyone who got admission for this March is going to have it online. And for September intake, we are not sure you are coming into the country. The chances are 80-20. Maybe anything can change anyway, we don't know. But once the country tries their best, so that they are trying their best to cope this whole virus thing. So that leads us to another thing. Tell me the truth before the camera. I want you to tell me, because the conversation I had with Annie and Kizito, we really talk about so many bad things. So I want you to tell me the truth. What do you like about this country, China? To be honest, what do you like and what do you not like? This is his personal view. He doesn't generalize everybody, okay? This is his personal view. What do you like about this country?
From my own point of view, checking from where I come from, like, there's a lot of things I like about this country. Alright, let me just bring out electricity, which we all know is 24 hours something. Whenever you cut off, either there's a maintenance or something. And whenever I want to go out, just call a cab. Okay, let me just tell this story. The first time I came here, in Nigeria we have all this DD stuff. It is called Uber.
Uber.
We have it in Nigeria too, but it's not as common as it is here. When I came here newly, like in my school, I saw this young girl. She just came out from a very fancy car. I was like, wow, this girl, her parents must be rich. And then I saw this black guy. The same thing. I started seeing people, like people I know. Okay, this guy, I know this person. His parents is not here. They are not here. But how come this fancy car? Later do I know that it's just a Didi. One day I called mine and wow. I was sitting at the back seat, like you understand.
Maybe you would have taken your video like I'm grooving in my car.
Yeah, then I took some pictures.
Again and then.
So that's it. Things are a bit comfortable here as living in aspect of living compared
back
to
home.
where we're coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, food, I have no issues with Chinese. I started eating Chinese food in Nigeria even before coming here. I worked in a construction company where I was an interpreter, Chinese interpreter. So I was eating with the Chinese there. I have no issues with Chinese food, their food.
My husband don't like their food though.
Even I like it, I like it so much.
Yeah, I like most of their food, but my husband, he don't even like their food at all.
He almost no hate every time I say.
I'm telling you, he just looks very comfortable. He has no choice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So.
But things I don't really like in this place is, as a student, international student, I'm not coming here just to study. Who study help? So like, but that policy that doesn't allow foreigners to work freely. You can work, but when it started affecting your studies, that's when it's bad. But if it's not affecting your studies, it doesn't make sense. Like, not allowing foreigners to work or to do anything at all. That is one thing I hate the most about this country.
That's if you want to crown it all, we will have other things to hear, but this particular one alone covers everything.
It covers everything.
Honestly, because I don't like it. The main point is that he hates this policy of not allowing international students to work.
And again, is from my own point of view, Chinese, they look down especially on Africans. Like, you see an African person, he has a very nice accent, like he speaks like, which country will like, let me use American for example. He speaks very well, fluently, but they will choose, I'm not being a racist or something, they'll just choose from someone from all these Asian countries, maybe country from peace, you understand? So they'll just choose the person because he have a white color, his hair is like almost like theirs. But for a black to make it here, they choose a black over a white person is like
you must,
90 over. The chance is very small. They look down on blacks, and that's one thing I hate. That's another thing I hate about this country.
Honestly, no opportunity for foreign students to work. Secondly, they have this discrimination, a bit of racism. They prefer the white-skinned guys to the dark-skinned guys, even though they know it is very obvious that the dark-skinned people have it all. Like, we got it all. Like,
it's talk about whatever you bring, we have it.
It's just the skin. The only problem they have is just the skin. and the hair color. Do well to follow him on Instagram. I'm going to put on his Instagram name. If you have questions, maybe you're a Chinese student and back home, or you have any question you really want to come over to this, you can chat him up on Instagram. You can also chat me up on Instagram, and we will really help you. If you want people that would help you, but if you don't want, we don't want someone that will come on bugging us with questions when you're not serious. But if you really have interest of leaving that country to this place the way we did, you can hit us up on Instagram and we'll talk about it. The next thing we have here is, what advice do you have for... This video is going to everyone in the world, but it is particularly for Nigerians. Maybe Nigerians in Nigeria anywhere, or especially Nigerians in Nigeria, Nigerian youth in Nigeria. What advice do you have for them? Like some who want to come to China, and some who are Confucius students, or some who just want to apply for the government scholarship, or some who want to come on their paid sponsorship. What advice do you have them? What do you think? What do you advise them to come with from home? Like within them, in them, what do you advise them to do? What do you just advise them to do?
First of all, my advice is, know the people you are taking advice from before coming to China. Some will tell you, just forget it, come over here, just come, like there's work everywhere, you can do this, you can do that.
Red.
It is not easy. Just be careful of the advices you take back home before coming here, even from people staying in China. And again, while coming here, prepare yourself, like mentally, physically, everywhere. Prepare yourself. Most especially, get a talent back home. Before coming to China, I wanted to learn a haircut, like barbing.
I wanted to learn that thing too.
I wanted to learn it before coming here, because I do barb myself sometimes. But when I came here, unfortunately, I started working, so I didn't have the time to learn it. When I came here, there's this guy, he can barb very well. Yeah, that's for sure. But you know how much is 60 RMB? That's like how much in Naira?
60 RMB, depends on how you calculate it. Today's rate, 60 RMB is like 4,500.
4,500 per person.
One of the things that really helped me when I came here is that I can make hair or more. But the problem is that this is my school. I was the only African student, like I'm the only black person you would see. So I just had to keep on making my hair. All the hair I've been making since I came to China, even before I came to China, I've been making them for myself. So it was an advantage having that skill. Let's say, for example, now I found myself in a school that had a lot of black ladies. Do you know how much I'm making when I'm making hair? So it is very important to get a skill. It will save you. It will help you. Think of tailoring.
Yeah, and once you get a skill, before coming, make inquiries. Know that city that have a lot of blacks. Go to that city, you make it there.
You make it there, honestly.
Unlike where she's staying, where she's only black and you can make hair, who live their city to yours? Nobody. And you know China is very big.
China
everywhere is like
big.
From where I'm staying, Shandong to this place is like 4 hours journey. That's with fast train.
With fast train. From my city to here is 3 hours plus journey. On air, by air, if I'm flying, and if I should take a train, because from my city to this place, the train we have is a slow train, so I'm going to spend almost a day before I get to this place. So this country is like terribly big. It's really, really big. Some people that want you to help them and buy something in China, I'm like, I heard it is cheap in Guangzhou. Can you help me and go to Guangzhou? And they will think that going to Guangzhou is like going from Onitsha to Lagos.
I have a guy that always call me. He was like, I said, so far I don't have any contact in Guangzhou. He was like, you can just go, make out time, go there, shake. Bro, like just the train from my city to Guangzhou, just going. I'm not talking about coming back. I'm not talking about lodging, eating, and all that.
No, they're not considering that.
It's like 1,000 plus, which is like more than 50,000 naira.
This audience, the people watching you, want to know. Like, I've had a lot of comments, a lot of messages in my DM. Okay, please, Emerald, which one do you advise me to go for? Is it for the government scholarship, the provincial, the Confucius? And I've taken a ton of time trying to explain to each and every one of them the difference between this scholarship. So I want you, speaking from your own aspect, you are a Confucius student. What advice do you have for people who are thinking of studying Confucius, or who are thinking of coming to China, or those who don't even have a knowledge? Which scholarship would you suggest them to go for, and which one is likely to give them admission? Which one is likely to skyrocket their chances of getting admission?
So first and foremost, like if you are coming here for self-sponsor, like you know that it's sure for that one. But if you are talking about scholarship, Chinese government scholarship, for my own aspect, is the best, because you can get this scholarship and you have your stipend, you have it covered, and like you are free. You are free to just study, maintain your good grades, you are good. But
and I think you can study the course you want, right?
You can study whatever course you want,
on government scholarship.
But mostly is science courses, just like medicine, engineering. If you are studying medicine, engineering, this courses, that's where you have a higher chance.
Wow.
But if you are coming here for like accounting, right?
Yeah, accounting.
Then business administration on Chinese government scholarship is not like
it's very slim.
The chances is very slim.
Wow.
It's very slim, because they know that this kind of courses is something you can maybe okay, you are coming here for trade, to study anything about trade. You can just graduate, start making something from yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
So mostly I've checked it. I applied for someone before. I made some call. They mostly take people from science courses.
Science related courses.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for university scholarships, you can study any course of your choice, but it's not a full. Mostly, it's not a full scholarship.
Yeah. But I think those back home cannot get a university scholarship now. If you're in Nigeria,
if you're in Nigeria, you can still get university scholarship.
Really?
It depends. You can still get it, but you have to be ready to feed yourself and pay for your accommodation, because some school will just pay for your school fees, some will cover your accommodation and school fees, and then you cater for yourself.
Yeah, cater for yourself. Okay, good. And so why did you choose government scholarship over Confucius scholarship? Because you obviously are on Confucius scholarship.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Confucius scholarship. And why do I choose Confucius scholarship over government scholarship?
No, you said why you chose. You actually told us that the best
why
was government.
Choose government over Confucius is that Confucius scholarship has a limitation on the courses. First of all, the only course you study under Confucius scholarship is either Chinese language, Chinese history, Chinese this, Chinese that. But it has to be with Chinese language, and everything is just wrapped around Chinese language. You cannot come under Confucius scholarship and you are studying medicine, or you are studying business admin, other courses. No, everything is just wrapped around that Chinese language. Either Chinese history, Chinese words, poetry, and just anything related to Chinese.
Yeah. Wow, that's progress. So you have seen the difference between them.
Yeah, but that's it.
So what advantage does scholarship, Confucius scholarship, have over the government scholarship?
Okay, the advantage Confucius scholarship has over government scholarship. So far, I've not seen a Confucius student that has a half scholarship. Mostly, like majority of them comes with a full scholarship, where you have your school fees, everything covered. You also have a stipend, but it also comes with a price, which is you write some HSK, unlike mine. Okay, let me talk about mine. Use myself for example. Every year we write HSK exam, and if you fail this exam, you first of all cut out part of the scholarship, which is your stipend, and they'll be paying for your accommodation and your school fees.
Yeah.
So it's left for you to study hard. Make sure you maintain your good grades. Pass the HSK exam. The school also, at the end of the semester, they will do some summary, send to the offices, which include your class
attendance and
performance, even your teachers'
recommendation
on each student. So if you didn't meet up with all this, you fail your exams, you have some carryovers, so just cut it like with a sharp knife.
And they are ever ready to cut. You're always looking for something that make them cut out your money in everything you do. So you just make up your mind and make your choices. Remember to follow us on Instagram, and if you have any personal question, you can ask him. Okay, family. So if not because of time, if not for the time constraints, we would have created a lot of other videos, because I places wanted to go, but because of time constraints, we'll be able to make them. We would have made a brother sister tag video, but we'll do that for the next time. Sure, you know I've been telling you that this guy is a Chinese guru. The problem is that I'm going to have issues interpreting what he's going to say, maybe adding a subtitle or all of that. I don't know how to do that yet, but even though you don't understand what he's going to speak, I want you to believe that it is true. So I want you to like speak Chinese. Let's have like a 1-minute conversation in Chinese, because I know his Chinese is really better than mine, honestly. So let's have like a 1-minute conversation in Chinese, and then we can just speak. Don't mind, don't worry, I'll still tell you the meaning when we finish speaking.
看到这个视频，点个赞、评论、关注，不关注我打110。
Do you know the meaning? Say when you see this video, click on the subscribe, like it, share, and if you don't do that, it's going to call the popo.
I'll get you arrested, man.
It's going to get you arrested. Alright, good. That brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. Like, I feel so blessed and honored to have this conversation with you. It's been like 3 years, and I've really, really missed you. And meeting for the first time now in 3 years is like, we had a great time. Especially this wedding period brought us like a great time. So what do you have to tell my viewers, my subscribers, what people watching this video, what do you have to tell them? What do you have to tell them?
Okay, the only thing what I want to tell you people watching this video is just click on the subscribe button,
Click like,
turn on your notification
bell, gling,
because this channel comes with a lot of interested educating content.
a lot.
Just try not to miss it.
Please don't miss it. Thank
Try
you.
not to miss it.
Even if you're not listening to me, at least you heard from my brother. And remember, if you don't do that, he's taller and he's more huge, and I will call him on you. It's alright. So thank you so much. I'm going to see you in my next video. I'm still Nnalue, Ifeoma, the King's Bride, and see you. Bye bye.
See you.
Bye bye.